Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. It's day 14, if you can believe it. Sorry for the bedhead. Just didn't get ready at all, but I knew I had to do the video now because it's been a rough few days, and like last night and today, it just really caught up with me. And it's just my mind is going 1,000 miles per hour. This typically happens right before my cycle anyway. And so I know that there's a reason for it, but my body gets into that panic mode very deeply. My mind is going 1,000 miles an hour. I'm exhausted, all those things, right? So it's like, I've lived with this all my life. I'm otherwise, medicated for the attention stuff and, whatever else, the emotional part of it. So normally I just try to suppress it, and I just get upset because all I want to do is I want to shut off. I want to sleep more. I want to zone out more on social media. I want to buy more things. I want to have very limited contact with people who I feel challenged by to a certain extent. And I feel like all my senses are very they're all heightened, so it's almost painful, right? So all these things. And it was interesting because I finally tore myself out of bed this morning, later morning, and as I was making my bed, I was like, God, it's just so strange to be able to kind of have that awareness of that part of you. Because I'm just there's nothing I can do to really stop this from happening, right? I just feel like this part of me is just so ingrained since birth. This person, this girl, woman, running on a hamster wheel continuously in my mind, while simultaneously my body is in kind of tense and full of panic. And again, for no reason, there's no reason, it just happens, right? And so all of a sudden I hear this, that part of me asks me, do you still love me? And she is looking over for me from that hamster wheel of just exhausted. She's exhausted, right? And then I think to myself, I'm just yeah, of course I love you. And she just continues on that treadmill, on that hamster wheel. And I was like, that's what she needs at this moment. And I've never been able to do that. It's never occurred to me to do that. I just never really knew that that's what I was doing, that whole suppression thing, that high avoidance, needing immediate relief, that kind of thing. And so that put me in a sense of calm. I can still love her while she is exhausting herself, while she's still engaging in that behavior. She just needs to know that she's loved, because if she could stop, she's exhausted. If she could stop, she would, and she can't right now. So I don't know, that was kind of a big aha moment for me. So I pulled cards asking, I want to know more about this part of me. I want to know her likes, her dislikes, and what she needs, just what else she needs from me. So I pulled cards, and it was interesting. So oh no, that was the second card. So the Fool was what she likes. And I love this card because immediately I thought, super cute. She likes, even though she's on that hamster wheel and exhausted, this is just kind of who she is, at this moment. Even in this card, it looks like a younger woman. And I think that part of me in my mind that's just constantly going is definitely a younger part of me. But she likes being cute. She likes her own style. She likes traveling and adventure and innovation. She likes living life. She's, it's painful in a way, but it's also like she loves it so much and she has gratitude, but she's very kind of like, she's quiet, but not quiet. And she likes exploring in many different ways. And she's finally not apologizing for this part of her. And I think that's a strength of hers, if not only just something that she likes. So I think it's fun because I like lipstick and stuff like that too. And her dislike currently, this hermit energy, which I think it's almost as if she's like telling her adult self, like, yo, like this is just a part of who we are, but that doesn't mean that you, meaning me, have to like isolate more. You don't, because a hermit is a good thing. Like, and I think that someone like this also needs that time to process the most recent adventure she's gone on, whether that's writing or talking to other people about it, or pulling cards or reading inspirational things or whatever it is. It's definitely needed, but I think what she's telling me, her dislike right now, is that she's like, you're overdoing it. You're isolating too much. You are avoiding things. And I feel like here she's also telling me that two things can be true at once, that your mind can be going 1,000 miles an hour, your body is in panic. You can take your time, like use that hermit kind of movement, like be a little slower, be kinder to yourself, but get out there a little bit, like do your video, write what you've been wanting to write, go through your decks, look at the cards, look at the images. That's like one of your favorite things to do. Sorry, I'm just looking around at my decks. Allow yourself to have some sort of like contentment in the world that you're here. And she didn't say joy. I think that's what it is. It's like, it's contentment. It's like, okay, I'm here. Cool. It doesn't have to be like, a party every single second. But I'm looking out the window and it's nice. So that's what I think that one was. And then the third one is what she needs. So this is really cool, which is the Mother of Shells. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. And this says provider. And I think that this is what she's telling me that she needs from me. And I feel like that's the trajectory I'm on right now, is just to have stability, because I'm always, I carry myself in most spaces, even in my old apartment where I was there for 7 years. Like, it's just, I can't settle down anywhere. My body can't, my mind can't. It's like, my sister would always tease me. She'd be like, I would always hold my bag everywhere I go. It's just like, I need an escape. And that can breed a lot of distrust to your inner self, all parts of your inner self, So I think I'm just also just getting to an age and at a point in my life where knowing that settling down and having some sort of stable income and doing other things that are a little more risky, like starting a business, can be fulfilling. And it's like she needs someone to take care of her in that way, in that very materialistic way. And even with making new friends and just like, I feel like even being on TarotTube and just, the Oracle and just like exploring that stuff and allowing myself to helps with that sense of stability. because the decks definitely give me a sense of connection. So that's my read for today. And I didn't do an oracle pull, and I didn't do one yesterday, but that's okay. I hope y'all are doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.